What a pleasant surprise indeed. Good morning, soul. Sha. Yo. Yo. Folks, welcome. How loud was that crack at the can, by the way? Anywho. Folks, welcome. Welcome one, welcome all. Most importantly, welcome to the stream. What's good? I'm bricked up by this notification. Okay, though. Go off, I guess. Go off, I guess. Go off, I guess. Folks, welcome. Welcome. It's been a little bit. Been about, what? Week and a half, right? Been a hot minute. This week's stream schedule has been kind of all screwed up. We'll go off to it, I will. Alright, bet. Yeah, this week's stream schedule has been all kinds of screwed up. Mostly because my work schedule changed this week. Cause Thursday, went to New York City for the day. Went and saw Louis Capaldi, which was awesome. Had a great time. Had an awesome time. And, got back late and then, Friday, forgot what day of the week it was. Friday, we went, took a trip about a little over an hour away. Nice little breakfast diner spot, and then after that we kind of hung out all day. So, bit of a surprise stream today. I wasn't necessarily planning on streaming, so to speak, because I didn't really know if I was going to stream and what was going on and everything else. And, found myself having some time. So, I figured, you know what, fuck it. Let's fire up the stream. I missed you guys. Missed having y'all pop in and missed talking with you. And hope everything's been good, man. Hope you guys have had a good week. Hope last weekend was good for you. Hopefully this weekend's a good start. And let's not waste any time. Let's dive in. Cheers. Hope everybody's good. Hope everybody's good. Today, chat. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. Last stream, we checked out F1 2012, which was considered to be arguably the greatest F1 driver lineup of all time, right? Well, today, we're going to be checking out what some consider to be the greatest F1 game ever made. I don't know if I would go that far to say that. However, I will say this is probably my most played F1 game out of any of the F1 games ever. That's F1 2017. I recently saw a post on Twitter. About to go crazy on some RE4. There you go. I could never get into the RE games. I think we talked about that before, but recently I saw a post on Twitter or on X that was just a poll of like what they thought was like the best F1 game, and then like it was a weird selection of games, but it was like F1 21, F1 23, 25, 2017, and maybe like 22 or 24, like one of the ones that we don't talk about, right? And I saw a lot of people replying to it, myself included. A lot of people were replying to it, saying that, like, F1 2017 deserves more credit. I replied saying, having gone back and played it recently in preparation for today, it's a good game, but I wouldn't put it up there with, like, F1 23 or F1 25. Like, 23, 25, really just the more modern ones in general feel a lot better. However, there is a level of depth, and we kind of experienced it with F1 2012. There is a level of depth that the F1 2017 kind of has when it comes to the career mode and things like that. So without further ado, let's dive in. Let's check it out. I might... That was a little loud. I might... We're gonna turn the music off. Say, might have to turn the music off. I don't know if it's DMC yet, but I know the music from the intro of F1 2012. I got hit with a copyright strike on that one. But anywho, here we are. Here we are. Such a simple menu too, right? Like, just so basic. I love it. Love it. This is honestly my most played F1 game between PS4. I had it on that, and PC. Yeah, this is by far my most played F1 game. It's pretty cool too. Like this, you had some classic F1 cars that you can go through and drive, and honestly, they don't handle half bad. But yeah, I mean, it's just the classic. Love it. I do like. I understand why they don't have it. There's a part of me that does kind of like hate seeing like the F2002, the F2004, solely for the fact that obviously they had to get rid of the Marlboro logo, but so it kind of ruins it. But yeah, was this Max and Danny? This was Max and Danny. Yeah, this was Max and Danny. The classic, the Renault. Like, look at this. This looks disgusting. It looks so gross. Like, it's just plain. There's just nothing. I hate that. The Vodafone McLaren was so nice. It was so nice. Honestly, probably will go down as like one of my favorite liveries of all time, and I think most people feel that way when it comes to it. But yeah. Anywho, like I said, we got some classic cars here, and then of course the modern lineup. Can I pick drivers? No, I can't. All right, hang on. Do you have the Lotus on here? No, they don't go that far back. What do I want to do? Let's go to the Grand Prix. Start a new one. I'd have to say the RB7 is my favorite F1 car ever. That's honestly fair. Well, let's go through this driver lineup. Again, this is 2017. Which is crazy to think that this is almost a decade ago. I feel so old. That black and gold was beautiful. Yes, it was. So anywho, we have, of course, the driver pairing of Lewis Hamilton, Valtteri Bottas, a young Valtteri. Like, look at that face. It's actually kind of terrifying. Never mind. I don't want to look at it anymore. This is, I mean, we're kind of just getting into, well, maybe not just, but like we're at the almost halfway point of Mercedes dominance, obviously. Of the wing under the nose. I feel that. When Bottas was still married, true. Pretty solid Ferrari lineup, obviously. Sebastian Vettel, still one of my all-time favorite drivers. And then, of course, the Iceman, Kimi Räikkönen. Gotta miss Kimi. The Red Bull pairing of Daniel Ricciardo, Max Verstappen, a hell of a pairing. Just unfortunately, just didn't work out due to the fact that obviously Red Bull, well documented, we saw it with Drive to Survive even as well. Red Bull thought very highly of Max for obvious reasons. It's worked out for them clearly, but they thought very highly of Max. He was the future. They wanted to make him champion sooner rather than later, and it kind of pushed Daniel to the side, which is rather unfortunate. Got the shit out of the stick. But anywho, the Williams Racing pairing of a young Lance Stroll obviously went on to get a podium with them, and then Felipe Massa as well, who is currently driving. Is he in WEC? I think Massa's still driving, if I'm not mistaken. That duo came too early, in my opinion. If it was later on, they would have really dominated. Probably. Like I think if like when Daniel kind of like came back into F1, I think if you put him in the Red Bull alongside Max, I think he would have done well. Although maybe not, because the new generation of car, that ground effect era car, was he sucked in that car, so maybe not. The Force India obviously went on to eventually become what is now Aston Martin, but the driver pairing of Checo Perez and Esteban Ocon. Um, this driver pairing was always interesting because like Ocon, young Esteban Ocon, Ocon's always had tremendous talent, right? Always been great. Unfortunately, there's been a lot of instances over his career where he's had a lot of contact with his teammates, and it happened a lot with him and Checo. In most cases, I didn't really feel like it was his fault, but he kind of got the shit on the stick with it. I would have preferred him over Checo, but that's just me and nothing against Checo. I feel that, honestly. I wholeheartedly feel that. I just don't know if he would have been willing to do it. You know what I mean? Just given the past. But and then of course, Renault. I miss this like Renault scheme. You know what I mean? Like I don't like the Alpine. I prefer the Renault just black and yellow look. It's a good look. It's a good look. But of course we got Nico Hulkenberg and Julian Palmer. Never really did anything in F1, but Scuderia Toro Rosso, when the Toro Rosso actually looked good, there was such just a good stretch of time where the Toro Rosso livery was just arguably the best on the grid, and now with the Visa Cash App Racing Bulls team, it's just not as good, unfortunately. But of course, you had Daniel Kvyat moving on from being a part of Red Bull, and then down to the B team, and a young Carlos Sainz. Ocon has always had the better teammates, I feel. Behrman is burying him this year. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty accurate. I'll give you that. Haas with the gray paint team, which was very interesting. Roman Grosjean, Kevin Magnussen, obviously pairing that lasted for a few years. The McLaren Honda days of Fernando Alonso and Stoffel Van Dorn. They thought, I remember this very vividly. There was a time where they thought Stoffel Van Dorn was going to be the next, like, he was going to be the next great. He was going to be the next Lewis Hamilton. He was going to be the next Michael. And McLaren and even Stoffel himself thought there was just this tremendous amount of potential. And obviously it amounted to nothing. But yeah, it was a very interesting pairing. And what an interesting car, to say the least. The Sauber F1 team, that looks terrible. But Marcus Ericsson and Pascal Wehrlein. Ericsson's had some success post F1. I think that's fair to say. We've been able to move past the Ericsson hit us, being his only like well-known thing. He's had some success in IndyCar. He's actually done pretty well, to say the least. Although he did actually hit Roman Grosjean a couple weekends ago. And anywho, that's our driver lineup. That's what we got here. I love this body style. Like, I love these cards. I like the way they drove. I like the way they looked. I like the way they performed. Obviously, this was the last year before the Halo got introduced. Yeah, just really, really good. So without further ado, let's dive in to the career mode. Let's go have some fun. Kevin has the most race starts for Haas by a landslide right now. I'm not sure who will pass that stat. That's fair, honestly. That's honestly fair, especially given the fact that it's kind of more of a Haas is kind of more of like just like a proving ground, really, at this point. Kind of always has been, but sorry. Okay. Go for McLaren Honda. Man, I don't want to hate myself though. Like, I don't want to be miserable. I was thinking Reno. I was thinking Reno. I was thinking Reno. Um, it's mainly a stepping stone for younger talent, like a development team. Yeah, 100%. 100%. God. All right, chat. Do we go? Do we go for McLaren? Do we sit there and drive around with the fucking GP2 engine? Oh. Hmm. Decisions. Do I really want to be at the back of the grid for today's stream? This is really the only time I'm probably going to play this, right? So, like, do I really want to be at the back of the grid for today's stream? Probably not. Right? Like, at least if I go Renault, I'll be a midfield team. I think... I don't know what I think. I think we're going to go... Are you going to be the next Lewis Hamilton? I don't know about all that, Chief. I think we're going to go Renault. We're going to go Renault. I'm going to pick Nico as my teammate. I think that's fair, chat. I think it's fair. I think it's fair. Yo, he is live. I sure am. Sure am. Alright, we're going to do short quality. We're not doing full races. Just 25%. Manual formation lap. On that difficulty up. Probably not 110. I don't know what difficulty to play on. Because I don't remember what I used to play on. That's all good. Traction control off. I might end up having to turn it back on, to be honest with you. But we'll see. That's all good. That's all good. Yeah, fuck it. We'll just roll with that for now. We will roll with that for now. Oh. Oh, yes. Emma Jenkins. Forgot about her.
Yes, and I respect that.
She eventually became Claire? Is that her name?
So if you want our participation, I'm afraid the concessions are mandatory.
I think. And then eventually had no face when she talked to you in the emails.
No one ever just signs the contract.
I know, right? It's crazy.
Anyway, thanks for coming by on such short notice.
Yeah, no
I
problem.
Just needed to cover a couple of quick things with you before you race.
Sure, yeah.
Firstly, as requested, is a copy of your contract. It's a rolling deal.
Let's see.
However, the team reserves right of termination if you fail to meet performance standards.
See, I don't like that.
Your second driver for now, but work hard, hit your targets, and I'll be able to sweeten the deal.
Can we just sweeten the deal
I'm also
now?
looking to get you into some invitational events throughout the season.
That's cool.
Experience and exposure from these will be great for your image.
Thanks.
You'll get to drive some nice historic cars.
Okay. But can
now
I?
then, go get ready for the next session.
Why do you keep cutting me off?
Good luck.
Well, that was just fucking. Okay. Anyway. Saw GP confirmed with McLaren. I did see that. I did see that. I think that happened during my last stream. Right? I think. Yeah, Red Bull's falling apart, man. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. Most people think that, like, with GP leaving, that officially means that, like, Max is probably gonna retire. But, all right. Anywho, see, like, this was so nice, man. Does this work? Oh, it does. All right, cool. It's just so simple, right? Like, it's just such a simple thing, right? Like, no basic ass main menu screen to look at. Or like when you're doing your driver grid now, you're not just looking around this random ass apartment, it feels like, or condo, with random trophies you haven't won yet. Like, fucking couch and then your guy just standing in front of a giant TV screen. You know what I mean? Like this is just so simplistic, but it just adds so much life to the game, into the mode. Even though there's just not really anything happening. Anyway. Max confirmed he wasn't going to retire at the end of the season. Oh, okay. Well, never mind then. Never mind then. Alien Boy, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Laptop introduction. Moon, face, D, tree, or plant, PA, car, G, Y. That's how I read that. Thank you for the follow as well. Alright, anyway. So here's our garage. How was the R&D in this game? Because I don't really remember it. That's all the same. Those are just tutorials. We don't need that. We don't need that. We're a veteran here. We get resource points. Where's the R&D? Can I not do it until after the first race weekend? That's probably what it is. My name's Sick Cody. Oh, I see it. Okay, yeah. I see it. Sorry, I'm just a little slow. Just a wee bit. I think he did say he wanted a 5th. Oh, okay, fair enough. All right. Well, fuck me, I guess. What I get for listening to the internet. That was loud.
Welcome to our viewers from around the globe. You join us just as today's practice session for the Australian Grand Prix is about to start.
Sounds good,
Anthony
Crofty.
Davidson is here as usual to help take us through the action.
God, look at Max.
I've seen some questions on social media and
Look
other
at
places
Max.
about this current crop of F1 cars.
What is this frame rate,
and
by the way?
why they're so much faster now, despite being significantly heavier than the previous generations of machines. Take us through that one.
I'd be happy to, Crofty. And simply put, it's a
God.
matter of grip. Now,
Just
that
doesn't
comes from
change.
two sources. You have what we call mechanical grip.
5
which
years
comes from
later,
the
they were
surface
saying
of
the same
tyre
shit.
Sticking to the road. And these tyres are significantly wider now when compared to previous years, so they have the potential for more mechanical grip. Then you have the downforce, of course, which pushes the car into the road as the air moves over it, thus generating grip. And these cars have
What year
about
did F1 change their
20% more
logo?
downforce, which is more than enough to overcome the added weight.
Was it 2018? Right? It was the year right after this, I think? Or was it 2019? It was one of the two. At least they're in the lighter now. True. That is true. All my wheels tweaking. Yeah, whatever. Alright, let's see. Let's get out on track. There's still 3 practice sessions, I think.
We haven't done a race simulation on any tyre yet. We have multiple sessions available, so it isn't urgent right now, but we should make time for a tyre wear program at some point.
I miss him. I miss Jeff. Oh, Jeff was great. Alright, yeah, you know, let's do this program. What do we have available to us? Oh god, yeah, ultra softs were a thing, weren't they? So soft, super soft, and ultra soft. Well, let's do the soft, since that's what they recommend. Let's drive out.
Like a rubber out on track. Try to take it easy for a couple of
Chat, let me
minutes.
know if it's too loud. I can turn it down a little bit. Alright, here we go. God, look at this. It's such a just clean view. I love it. Oh yeah, I forgot my pedal vibrates. The get oh wait. There we go. I forgot the oh boy. The pit limiter button I usually use doesn't work. Yeah, the wheel support. Oh, that's a big lockup. Okay. what is happening? First off, there is this like camera shake happening. Let's get rid of that. Because that's bugging me. No motion blur, advanced. That's all lighting. Video. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. You know what? Maybe we turn VSync off. See if that fixes some things. There. Accept. Camera. There we go. Camera movement, camera shake. Here we go. Here we go. That's what I wanted. Turn that. Turn it up just a tad. Okay. Should be good. Should be good. Lincoln, Pezzy, thank you for the follows. Is the handling good? It's okay. It's okay. That's what I would say. It's not bad by any means. Like in comparison to like when we played F1 2012, definitely better. I gotta get used to driving these cars again. It says it's going off track. Listen. No practice. Literally just jumping right in, you know. Gotta give me a little bit. But the handling's not bad. Handling's not bad. I gotta readjust. And I also didn't play this game on this wheel, obviously. Back when this game came out. Whoops. Oh, Jesus Christ. Back then I was playing on my Logitech. Whew. Saved it. Fine. Did they relay out Australia? Chat, when was that? 22? 23? A little early on the break there. Did I not hit DRS? I guess I didn't. Oh wait, that's not my DRS. I forgot those paddles don't work. What the fuck's my DRS button? Oh shit. This is bad. This is bad. We're chalk, chat. It's over. Time to retire. I'm not used to this layout. I gotta learn it all over again. Along with the car. What's my brake bias set at? Oh, brake bias is way too high. That's why. Turn the differential up. I probably should have looked at my setup. That would have been smart. Chat, how do we feel about the audio? I don't necessarily mean volume, but I just mean like detail. Like honestly, as a whole, I kind of like it more than modern day. There we go, there's my DRS. Might have to make this layout again to somewhat prevent superclick. Yeah, true. Sounds less electric. That's fair. I mean, it's still, you know, it's still the V6 hybrid. But, like, yeah, they did sound overall better. Sounded a little less like a vacuum. Corner's a little bit trickier in this layout because it's not as wide. I will say I do prefer the modern layout compared to this. Just has a little bit better of a flow. Just realized this is before the Halo. Yeah, this is actually the year before the Halo. 2018 is when they implemented the Halo. Which I'm not gonna lie, I was one of the people who was like, man, fuck the Halo. Why would you have that? That's dumb. It looks stupid. It's not an F1 car. But obviously, I along with many others, was very wrong about, you know, our thoughts on the Halo. Alright, well now that I tweaked my setup a little bit, my diff and brake bias, car feels a lot better. Handling feels a lot better. We're slow as fuck still, though.
You obviously have a really good understanding of this circuit.
Is this 2014? No, this is actually 2017. A little deep into the corner there. A little hot there too. Big lockup. Big lockup. Game looks great still. Yeah, it actually doesn't look half bad. How do your graphics look so good for this? Mine don't. I don't know. I mean, I have everything set to max or, you know, ultra or whatever. Early on the break there. Big lockup going in there.
Program complete. Good work. Head on back to the garage and we'll start going over the data.
Starting to get the hang of it. I would definitely say, like, overall, this is probably an easier game to play in comparison to the modern day. Australia? Yeah. Yep. It's Melbourne.
There's only one lap of fuel remaining.
God, I miss Jeff. I feel like Jeff sounds better during this time. I felt the same way with 2012. I feel like Jeff sounds better during this time than Mark does in the modern game. Do I not have? No, I don't.
Okay, you need to come in before you run out of fuel. Pit within 2
Yep,
laps.
I'm
Box
coming
this
in.
lap, please. Box this lap.
Coming in. Which F1 is this? F1 2017. There's a Williams coming up behind me. I was trying to look behind me to see how close they were, but... Forgot about Jeff? I can never forget about Jeff. Jeff's the GOAT. Jeff's the GOAT. I miss Jeff. Jeff is the GOAT. Joey, thank you for the follow. Ricky, thank you for the follow as well. Ooh, getting a little warm. Getting a little warm. I really gotta get, like, a fucking air conditioner for this room. Delta, thank you for the follow as well. Really gotta get an air conditioner for in here. I think I will eventually. Just
I know it's tempting
not
to
quite at
focus
that point
entirely
yet.
on the race, but we should put a bit of time
Alright,
aside to run the
let's
qualifying
see.
sim program. Try to run it before the end of FP3 if you can.
So many programs in comparison to the modern day too. And I like that they give you, like, just normal team objectives rather than, like, program objectives. One thing I wish the older games had that the new games had is the ability to do quick practices to where you can simulate and then run the programs as if, you know, game was driving for you, kind of thing. All right, let's do. I want to see times here. So Vettel's a 126.6. We did a 130.5. We are so slow. We're so slow. Tony, thank you for the follow. Are you playing a game? Yeah, this is a game. What kind of creature are you? Human? I don't know what that means. How do I... Is this like... oh, yeah, there we go. Setup. Okay, so let's see. View setup. Arrow. Let's... Do I want more wing? Yeah, you know what? Let's do more wing. That's good. Slower than the SF-25?
So far,
A little bit.
our fastest lap is a
Little bit.
1 minute 30.5.
Let's go a little bit more negative camber. Down on that. We're gonna go a little bit stiffer on that. Stiff on the front, soft on the rear. Go down in ride height. We want brake pressure to the max. Go up on tire pressures. Okay. I don't know what meta setups were, you know, back in this time. Back when I initially played this game, I literally just sat there and was like, yeah, I'm just gonna do whatever the default setups are. And that was that. That was usually my thoughts. Alright, session info. Let's do a quality practice, or the quality session, and then we'll kind of just move on.
When you're ready, let's go.
Sounds good, Jeff. Chat, I've been like just kind of like wanting to kind of play just random shit until we finally get the DLC for the F-126. I need to figure out how to look left and right here. Yeah, I've been kind of just waiting for. It's not that. Here we go. Forward, back, left, right. Okay, I had it bound. Maybe this is the other thing. Yeah, I've been kind of just waiting for the 26 DLC. So because of that, yeah, there we go. Just kind of been playing random shit. I was watching, I mentioned this last weekend. I was watching a GP Labs video, and he was playing Grand Prix 4, which I did play back in the day. You know, ages ago now. And many consider that game to be the greatest F1 game ever made. Even to this day. And I think that argument could definitely be made. But I'm struggling to get it working. Because I would love to stream it. I'm struggling to get it working properly. Or at least in the way that I want it to. So if anybody has any tips on how to get Grand Prix 4 working on modern hardware, I'd appreciate it. Mr. On Fire, hello. Hello, hello. Better stop, drop, and roll. Oh, that's a big lockup. Why? Is it not that? Okay. I was trying to put my fuel back in the rich mix, because that's a thing in this game. And I thought I had it bound here, but maybe I don't. Off to a really slow start. A little hot into the corner there. And then on the curb, yeah, this is a terrible lap. Terrible lap. I might go down on the brake pressure. I also might turn the difficulty down, honestly. I'm so far off the base. Also might need to work on getting a little bit more straight line speed. Maybe I go a little bit lower on the wings. Jesus. Did it again. Count not found. Thank you for calling. Alright, let's see if we can clean it up here.
Want to rerun the program if we can't improve on that time.
Big lock up again. A little deep in the corner. Struggling to get the car to slow down. I feel like I'm not, like, doing terrible. I think the car is just slow. Or I'm just that slow. I don't know. Probably me. Probably a skill issue. I can't, man, like these heavy braking zones, I can't get the car to slow down. Can't get the car to slow down. Let's return to the garage. Maybe we try that again. F1 2017? Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1:30.5.
Cannot get the car to slow down. Let's go. Restop speed. And we'll adjust based off that. Just based off that. Go a little higher on the brake pressure. I don't want that much front brake bias, though, I can tell you that. Go based off that. Let's try again. Let's try again. Let's see if we can improve. Go to that. Line lap. Go out on the U set. Just do a flying lap. Alright. Let's see if we can improve. Feels so weird hitting this button here to activate my DRS. Crumb! It's good. Long time no see. Wide. Super softs? Yeah, are they? Yeah, super softs. I was like second guessing. Are they supers or are they ultras? I don't remember. We're just doing like a quality program here. I'm failing miserably at it. think I'm just overdriving the car into a lot of corners. No Halo? Oh, this is 2017, buddy. There was no Halo. It said Sunday would be the next stream? Well, I lied. To be fair, I think I said maybe Sunday. I think I said maybe Sunday.
Way down on our target times. Let's try to find a bit more.
Thanks, Chrome. I appreciate you. Oh, whoops. How's the dog? Dog's good. Dog is good. He's chilling. I'm good, man. I'm good. Thank you for asking. Yes, I've learned not to be flipped off by your shit. Fair enough. Reese's Puffs, hello. Hello. Howdy, mate. Which engine is this? Yeah, it's still the V6 hybrid. Halo helps me find the apex and breakpoint. That's fair, honestly. It's honestly fair. Ah, a little hot. A little hot. Didn't get her slowed down enough. Did it again.
To rerun the program if we can't improve on that time.
Yeah, chat. I think I'm gonna have to turn the difficulty down. I don't think I'm ever gonna meet the times that they expect me to do. A little fast going in there, so kind of slow coming out. Corner cut, but they didn't call it. It's fine by me. Somehow that lap was faster.
Well,
But it was still pretty ass. It actually ended up not being faster at the end. But anyway, we're terrible. We suck. Alright. Let me accelerate time here. Skip to the end. There's only a couple minutes left. Whew, I am warm, chat.
Over the line,
I
your
am
top three
warm.
again are Hamilton, Vettel, and Valtteri Bottas. Practice times are on the board then, but no points are on offer just yet. We'll be back with more F1 action soon.
It is warm. It is warm. I definitely gotta get an AC for this room. It's not so bad when I have like the door open, but everybody's home, so like, you know, try not to be disruptive and or be disruptive. So yeah. Alright, yeah, we definitely gotta change the we definitely gotta change the difficulty. It's a little too high. A little too high for my skill level. Ooh. Another cutscene. Like, this is so cool. Just simplistic. Just small little things that they just don't do anymore.
You got my message. Perfect. Welcome to home away from home.
What's up, Josh? Okay,
You get
this is
more
F1
real-time
2017.
data from the factory now than ever before. and it all
You just
comes
casually have an axe chilling in the background?
So I have to
Yes,
spend more time checking over
but it's
the
not a real
reports
axe.
and
It's
less time hunting you down in the hospitality
rubber?
suite.
I think
To that
not
end.
rubber, foam.
Sorry.
I don't know.
Just a sec.
I don't really know how to describe that.
Yeah,
Material.
Chris, is this important? I'm in the middle of something. Okay. Right.
Yeah, it's the Leviathan axe from God of War.
Well, that makes no sense.
Makes no sense.
Have Sarah reset the simulation and run it again. Okay.
Agreed.
Sorry about that.
Are you gonna play Le
As I
Mans
was
today?
saying,
No.
We've set up a desk.
No,
here
we're
at
just
the
gonna play
front
this.
here.
I was thinking about
You
it.
can get onto the network from your laptop.
I was thinking
so
about it.
make
I
sure to check the
almost-
R&D screen regularly. And
Sorry,
let
man,
us
I'm not
know how
listening to you
want
right
use
now.
the data you've collected over the weekend and through
I
the
almost
practice
played it,
programs.
just because I do kind of want to play it,
Also,
but
bear in mind that the news from
decided
the
we'd just do this
factory
instead.
won't
I also don't
be-
have a thumbnail made for you,
Sometimes tests
so
fail, like you've seen just now.
So there's
when
that.
happens, we have to divert additional resources to
But I do want to like grind LMU some
Say la
more.
vie,
Like
I'm afraid.
I've had a string of just bad races, so I would like to kind of make up for that. You know what I mean? But all right. Anywho, R&D. This is how all this works. What? Oh, you get an initial team bonus. Oh. Do I have like some sort of like deluxe edition of this game? That's probably what it is. Okay. Sweet. So we just got like a massive bonus of R&D points. So this is how R&D works in this game. Just one massive tree. And that's really it. I do kind of like this a little bit more, honestly, in comparison to what we have now. I think what we have now, especially in terms of like the My Team mode, is a little bit more realistic. You know what I mean? Like, that was loud. Thank you for the follow, though. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. I feel like what we have now is much more realistic. Because like you have to research it and then you do the upgrade. To where in the past it was just upgrade, and that was really it. But I do kind of like this in some aspects, though. I just feel like it's a lot to look at, but in some ways it is simpler. But times haven't really changed much. Like you're still kind of doing the same stuff, like focusing on the same stuff. You know what I mean? Keep doing it. I appreciate you, Rickson. I appreciate you. Do you like Moza GS or KS? Probably the KS. I mean, I haven't used either or, so. But, like, I think the KS is just nicer looking. Personally. That's just kind of more my style for, like, the cars I drive. In a lot of racing games. So. Where you get the suit? Got it off of Etsy. Found somebody who makes it. Although, last time I looked, it's not on there anymore. So. Yeah. There's that. But, I mean, you could find it online. In all kinds of places. Alright. I don't want to do practice 2. How does one skip ahead? I would like to do that. Please and thank you. Do I have to go into the practice session? I might have to. Yeah, I do. Okay. Loud. Loud. Formula One. Okay. Session info. We're just gonna. There we go. Advanced to quality. Yes, please.
Quick look at the classification
Hi,
at
bro.
the end of the
Hello.
session
What's up?
then. Here are your top 3. Vettel, Hamilton, and Valtteri Bottas. That concludes an
Best
interesting...
intro. It was a pretty solid intro at its time. I will say. It was a pretty solid intro. I do like it a little more than what we got now. I will say that. Is that F1? This is F1 2017.
Guess who made the gossip columns this morning?
Oh,
Everyone's
me?
talking about this new rival you have. Check his stats out.
Okay, will do. Thanks. Is that Anthony Davidson sitting next to Nico? Yeah, it is. Alright, anywho. Oh, that's my rival. Nico. Well, fuck you, Nico. Anyway. Is it the V10 era? Which era? No, this is, so 2017 was still the V6 hybrid. It was the year right before the Halo got introduced.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great.
Just passing on your qualifying goals for this weekend.
Alright, thanks. See, there's just this, like, overall level of just depth that is missing from the current F1 games. Like, and like it's simplistic. Like, there's really not a lot to it, but it really does make you kind of feel like you're there. You're in the environment, and even though a lot of it means literally nothing to you, it just, I don't know, just creates life to the mode that the modern day F1 games just don't do. Is there a way, or do I have to do it outside of here? Is there a way for me to change my helmet? Maybe not. I don't know. Whatever. Classic.
Welcome to Melbourne, where qualifying for the Australian Grand Prix
If you buy a
should
game,
be
you
getting
want a
underway
full
shortly.
experience mentally and physically? Sure. Yeah, fuck it, dude.
So
When I
then,
crash,
it's
I
another
want to
Grand
worry
Prix
about
weekend,
breaking my
another exciting
wrists.
qualifying
You know?
session ahead of us. What are you going to be looking out for over the next few minutes?
When I
First
crash,
question's gonna
I
be
want to
who can
potentially
avoid
get a
making
concussion.
mistakes. There isn't much margin for error in qualifying, and you have to bear in mind that the track conditions may have changed since practice, particularly as we've had a few support races in the meantime. If the brake bias settings, for example, don't take this into account, it's extremely easy to lock up a front wheel and cause a flat spot. Just like that, your lap's
When I
ruined, and
crash,
you've
I
wasted
want
a
to.
set of
When I'm
tyres to
driving
boot.
a 1970s F1 car, I want my setup to split in half and have it launch me across the room. That's what I want. Hey, chat, you know what I didn't do? I forgot to change. Chat. Yeah, let's back out. I forgot to change the difficulty. I have to turn that down because I can't compete. I'm ass. I'm washed. I'm washed. Okay, it's not in there. Where does one? I guess it's where I edit my driver. That's me. Okay, helmets. Yeah, these helmet designs are kind of ass. I think there are mods for this game, though. I do believe there are mods for this game. I guess we'll go with this. Oh, yeah, and you can do some, like, basic designs. Fuck it, that's good enough. What? How does one just... There we go. Options. Aha! Got it. Figured it out. Race settings. Go down a little bit. I think 90 should be okay. I think that should be good. Watch some of your clips on YouTube. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Thank you. Glad to see I'm showing up in people's worlds. If you compete with Max Verstappen, well, we're gonna have to. We're gonna have to here.
Welcome to Melbourne, where qualifying for the Australian Grand Prix.
I knew. Oh, and there's a fault. Good start. Good start. I think this is just a short quality, right? I think that's how I had it set up. It's just the one quality session. So, we're pretty much just going to do one lap at this point, I think. No rain. Now let's skip ahead.
Okay, hope you brought something to read today. There's an issue in the fuel system. We don't think it's anything terminal, but it is going to take some time to investigate and repair.
Work for me, got it. Alright.
Checks
Drive up.
complete. All personnel be aware, we have a car leaving.
See how we do, chat. See how we do. Hopefully this goes smooth. Oh, I have the car super overfueled, but it's fine. So I think the quality goal was 11th. I think that was the goal that was passed on to us. Can I tell you what, in some aspects, I almost like the lighting of this game more than I like the lighting in the newer games. Mr. Renault being an F1, Alpine just doesn't hit the same. I was literally saying that before. I was literally just saying that before. I feel that. Like, the Renault, like, look and everything was just so much better. So much better. Did this IRL once? You drove an F1 car in 2017? Around Melbourne? That's sick. You play F125 too? I used to. Honestly, I'm kind of bored with F125 at this point. And I'm kind of just waiting for the DLC to finally come out, whenever the hell that may be. Like, we've heard literally nothing on it, so... I don't know. But yeah, I kind of got bored of it, so I stopped playing it. Alright, let's see where we could put the car, chat. Oh, almost in the wall. That is almost where we put the car. Ah, a little wide. A little early on the brake. This is gonna be a slow time. Big lockup. Alright, to the line. Let's see what it's gonna be. It's a couple seconds off. P17 only.
Just wasn't our day.
Yeah, not good. Not good. Sebastian Vettel put the car on pole.
So
why they're showing
qualifying
him.
is complete and we're all set for an exciting race tomorrow.
Not
Your
good.
top three
Nico
are
P7.
Vettel, Hamilton, and Kimi
Oh
Raikkonen.
boy, we are
It's time to leave
we
for now,
are
but we'll be back tomorrow when the Grand
really
Prix
bringing
itself
this team down.
gets underway.
Man, do I gotta lower the difficulty even more? Am I that ass? Oh fuck, dude. I'm bad at this game. I am bad at this game. No wonder why the difficulty was at like fucking 69 or some shit. It was so low. Alright. Yeah, they expected us to qualify 12th, and we did not do that. I like this rivalry system too, the way this works. I feel like it was just so much better than what it used to be. We lost our approval, lost some approval, I should say, with the team. We also lost some reputation, and I like that you could actually, like, you get a nice breakdown of it. Kind of shows it pretty well. I think it's kind of cool. Yo, yo, Eddie, what's good? Howdy.
Hi, guess who? I've
Hi.
seen the team's expectations for the race, so I thought I'd pass them on and wish you luck. Take care.
Thanks. Alright, let's see. Session goals, finish 13th or higher. Beat Nico, that's gonna be a stretch. We're gonna, yeah, we'll try. Championship target is finish 11th or higher, so got a long season, obviously. We'll see what happens. See what happens. Wasn't Max Verstappen in that game? Yeah, he's with Red Bull alongside Daniel Ricciardo. All right. Let's go to the track. See how we do, chat. Appreciate everybody tuning in, by the way. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. It was loud. Again. Playing F125 and it's so different. Yeah, it's such a, like, if there's ever a day that I decide to go back to F125, like after playing stuff like this. Yeah. It's a wild difference. No, thank you. No, thank you, Crom.
As they look to be first across that line and get their championship off to a winning start.
Australia, Albert Park.
We go
So you wearing a
today
sick? Thank you.
in the state of
Thank you.
Victoria, where
Yeah, I love
the
'em.
drivers have 16
Love 'em.
corners and 3.3 miles
Love 'em.
to navigate.
It's like the first ever,
an
like,
average lap speed of around
proper
120
racing
miles
gloves
an
that
hour.
I
The close proximity of the barriers makes accidents
ever bought.
inevitable, and recent history shows us that a safety car is not at all out of the question. Today's race, of course, not simply the start of a new season, but the start of a new kind of Formula One. Anthony Davidson, great to have you with us once again. This is a big moment for the sport. Big changes to the technical regulations. The potential, perhaps, to give us the biggest shake-up since 2014. Very different cars visually, and
What rank
fingers
changes
crossed,
happened in
much
2017?
faster as well.
Good thing then that combined these teams put in just a shade over 13,000 kilometres on the clock during testing. The cornering speed of these new machines is absolutely unbelievable. How many lap records are still held by Michael Schumacher from 2004? Well, on the right day, on the right
remember.
tyres, we might just be
I don't remember.
threatening them this year.
I already made
Wider
enemies with certain
tyres,
number now.
wider cars, more downforce. I have to say, they look great.
Play
and
CC
the
and all.
qualifying spectacle is
So fun, man, with the
undebatable.
game's difficult at
Now
times.
the big
It can be
question
difficult.
remains, can they follow?
I haven't
Can
played
they
ACC
race?
in
Or have these
ages.
new rules gone too
I never
far?
like super got into
We're
it.
almost
Like I
ready
always
to
felt
go
like
then,
trying
and
to
this
play
is what the
online was
starting
kind of
grid looks
difficult.
like for today's race. Sebastian Vettel
and
has a clear
yeah,
track
I
ahead
don't know,
of
I
him
just never
today.
loved it.
He starts in pole
Never loved it.
position, and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Looking
Why is
down
your
the
Twitch
rest
so
of the
quiet?
grid, we
And
have
it usually is,
Raikkonen, Bottas,
honestly.
Daniel
Most of my
Ricciardo,
viewership usually
and
comes from like
Verstappen,
YouTube
Hulkenberg,
Shorts
Perez,
and TikTok.
Ocon, and Kevin Magnussen, Kvyat, Alonso, Carlos Sainz.
Damn, I got
and
out-qualified
Grosjean,
by the McLaren
Massa,
Honda.
Van Dorn, a Renault, and
Oh.
Lance Stroll, Ericsson, and
I'm
Pascal
ass.
Wehrlein completes the grid.
I'm ass, chat.
Okay, be wary of the cars ahead braking suddenly into one. We could ruin our race if we hit them. Good luck.
Fair. That is fair. Alright, I like the strap, but I think we're going to swap it. We'll do the ultra softs to start. Kind of do a little bit of like an undercut strategy here. I'm going to overfuel the car a little bit as well because I want to kind of just run rich mix for a large majority of the race. Alright, here we go.
We're not seeing any technical issues coming off the practice start. Watch the RPM on the full start. We don't want to bog down.
Thank you. Thank you, Crom. How much AI level do you play? Well, I turned it down. Turned it down in this game. I mean, when I play F125, I have that to 105. That's what I have that set at. But I also feel like F125, I don't know, a little bit easier to race, I guess, in comparison. But in this, I just turned it down to 90, and shit, I might have to turn it down even more. Cool that you could see, like, I don't know if I ever noticed this in F125, you could see like the heat coming off the back of the cars. Coming out the exhaust there. It's pretty sick. Cycle through the different camera modes. I mean, here's your TV pod cam, the classic. I actually didn't like TV pod as much back in these days. I actually preferred cockpit camera. Oh, don't go with one of those. Just staring to the right. I actually preferred cockpit camera back in these days. I only do TV pod like in the modern F1s because cockpit camera I feel like sucks now in the modern F1 games. So 2017 regs included 25% wider tires, wider wings, longer floor, and barge boards, increasing grip. Yeah, and speed. Yeah, I remember now. Okay. Increasing grip and downforce, yeah. Okay, thank you. I remember that now. It's asked that they don't use the V10 no more. I feel that. Alright, here we go. 5 red lights, and we're off. Let's see how we do here going into T1. We're 3 wide into the corner. Bit of a lockup. Oh, we got squeezed. Stuff of Andor squeezed us a little bit.
The front wing. The damage only looks minor, but you'll need to take it easy to avoid making the problem worse.
Okay. Alright, some minor front wing damage. Bit of a dive bomb here. Okay, we're good. Yeah, Brody, this is F1 2017. Not a game mode of F1 25. Yeah, F1 25. Alright, see if we get the run on Snuffle. Wow, what a dive bomb. It locked up going in. We got the run coming out. Okay. Up to P14. See if we catch Alonso. I remember in this game, you kind of had to
That's a strong start.
manage your fuel like you would like managing your battery nowadays. With the ability to go into rich mix and whatnot. Which I'll be honest, I don't miss that. I don't miss that at all. I'd rather manage battery. Oh, a little bit of contact going in. I ran him a little deep there. 5-second penalty for Alcon. The one with the different ERS modes, or was that 2018? That was 2018? Was when they started that? I think. That actually might have been 2019 even. You I miss you. Hey, Jake. I had to keep an eye on my fuel. I do wish you had got a little bit more info on the car dash wheel. You enjoy my comments? I sure do. I sure do. Alright, let's see if we can catch up to Stroll here. A little deep in the corner, almost dumped it on exit. Alright, DRS is going to be enabled next lap.
Race officials have enabled DRS. DRS is now available.
Thank you, Papa. Nah. Thank you. Nice little train of cars here in front of us. Got signs behind me. He's not too far back. I do got to worry about him behind. Thankfully, only in the one DRS zone. Make sure you're dropping all the gears on those corners and push hard going out. Bet. wide there. Big lockup going in. Stayed within DRS. I didn't really get the great run through there, but that's okay.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the super softs.
A little deep in the corner. And I tell you what. Now that I'm like kind of finding that rhythm again with this game.
Fuel management has been superb all race. Keep it up.
Game feels pretty good. Game feels pretty good. I kind of understand why people like this so much. I still wouldn't rate it as like my favorite F1 game of all time. Where'd you qualify in the Redo? 17? Yeah, we did get a pretty good start. 19 and 2020 I enjoyed the most. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. I would say that's like most people's favorites. It's 19 and 20. Like 19 felt great. 20 just kind of expanded upon that, and then obviously had, you know, the addition of my team mode, which was a big help. Ocon kind of holding up Kvyat and Stroll here. No, F123 wasn't bad. I got bored with it pretty quick, but it felt good. I felt like F123 was just kind of a game that came out to undo all the shitty stuff that F122 did. Just for them with F124 to essentially ruin it all over again. Oh, we got the run here. We got the run here. Let's see if we can get them. We kind of want to be on the inside. A little bit of contact. Oh, we locked up. And we kind of made contact again. I'm on the curb. Damn. Now I got Felipe Massa all over me. Big lockup going in. Tried being just late on the brake. Couldn't get it to work. But we got DRS. He doesn't have it this time.
Pit window is open. The pit window is open.
And he goes into us under the braking. Classic Stroll moment. Juice World, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Since 22, I haven't finished the first 2 seasons. I get so bored. Yeah, that's fair. Might get 26. Well, F126 isn't going to be a thing. We'll have DLC. Eventually. Who the hell knows when. But, a little wide there. I was trying to clean things up a little bit here. What game is this? This is F1 2017.
Okay, remember to pit this lap.
And a little wide. F1 2017. I could have went lower with the fuel. I forgot how easy it is to manage your fuel in this game. I'm so used to F125 where it's just practically impossible. Hard to believe with these graphics. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Honestly, for a game that's 9 years old, yeah, it really doesn't look half bad.
Go, go, go.
Doesn't look half bad. Yeah, I'm curious to see what the whole active arrow thing is going to look like.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
I am very curious to see that. Good thing? Oh, okay, cool. Thought this was 25 with mods. Fair enough. Yeah, honestly, again, for a game that's as old as it is, yeah, it doesn't look half bad.
Safety car deployed. The safety car has been deployed. Watch your delta. Make sure you...
Vettel's out of the race. Let's see what happened. That's kind of crazy, honestly. Where is he? Am I looking at Vettel? I am. Thought I was looking at Vettel. Am I not? I mean, that's Kimmy. Where's Seb? That's Kimmy. There's Seb. Must have been a mechanical failure. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you see the smoke. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Poor Seb. When 19 came out and I was first Bahrain with the new graphics, I was in awe. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Alright, well, the timing of that safety car kind of sucks, honestly. So now it means all the guys that started on the Super Softs are essentially going to get a free pit stop.
Drop your speed. Our delta is too low and we'll risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately.
We're going to have to try to make up some time on the restart, but it is what it is, chat. It's the name of the game.
Nico is coming to the pits. Nico is in the pits now.
Best older F1 game? What would you say? Okay, I was just about to ask. What would you say? Like, what's the cutoff for older? Pre-2018. Yeah, I would agree with that. Especially if we're talking in terms of Codemasters F1 games. Yeah, I would say so. I would say so. If we're talking like non-Codemasters, or just in general, then I mean Grand Prix 4 is still probably the best all time. What's your difficulty set at? I had to turn it down. Set at 90. Even that, honestly, might still be too high. The AI are kind of quick. Alright, so after the pit stops, and with the safety car, unfortunately we did lose some spots, but we've kind of cycled back out to P15. Oh, a little deep. So we're going to have some ground to make up. Have a little bit of work to do here. Like I said, unfortunately, a lot of the guys just got a free pit stop under that safety car. Rather unfortunate, but it is what it is. Happens. Try to see if we can get past Stroll on the restart fairly quick, and then just kind of go from there. I mean, we were up to... Before people started pitting, we were like P12. So, I mean, some of the guys that started pitting might have got a little bit of an undercut on us. And unfortunately, that safety car was just terrible timing. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I have debated on coming in for another set of Ultra Softs, but I think we're better off just running these to the end. last me a little bit longer.
Give that position back. We are under safety
Yeah, I
car
was. I wasn't
conditions
paying
and
attention.
cannot overtake. Return the position.
Alright, hopefully safety car's in this lap. I would love to finish in the points if we can. That'd be great, but don't necessarily see that happening. I don't necessarily see that happening. Chad, I appreciate everybody tuning in, man. Hope you guys are enjoying it. Something a little different, you know?
Safety car in this lap. Safety car in this lap.
Something a little
Let's
different.
Make sure those tires are up to temperature, and remember there is no overtaking until the first safety car line. Stay in position until the green flags.
I feel like we're really sped up there. I wasn't ready for that. I wasn't ready for that. Alright, hopefully we can time the start pretty good. Maybe regen in sector 1, use overtake the rest of the lap. Well, my friend, overtake wasn't a thing at this point. It's pretty much just fuel mix. Whoa, 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 whoa! You overtook me before the line. That's a penalty. That's a penalty.
The gap to teammate is 2.0 seconds.
It was a terrible restart. Terrible restart. Could have maybe dive bombed it there, but that would have been a long way back. Big lockup. We kind of got the run on Stroll. Very nice. Alright, sweet. Should re-download these. I tell you what, man, every so often, you just get bored of the current F1 games. It's nice to kind of go back in time. Only to certain ones, though. Like, I wouldn't, like, you'll never see me go back to, like, F124 or F122. But, like, you know, maybe go back and replay, like, F1 2019 or 2020. Big lockup. I honestly didn't think I was going to get the car stopped. Oh, we still got guys pitting yet. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, well, we're up to P11. Should be able to get some points then. The 19, the Renault downshift, so nice. Dude, when I played 19, I played with the Renault a lot. Probably my favorite car in that game, honestly. That's such a tough spot to overtake, but it seems like it's been our best opportunity so far. Alright, we're into the points.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Nico's kind of holding up Esteban here. A little bit of a lockup coming in. We're gonna get DRS this lap. Always went with the best sounding engines. That's fair.
DRS has been enabled.
That's fair.
DRS is now
I was always like big on like just trying to take teams that sucked and build them up, like I do with every racing game or every sports game. Where I would just take teams that were like a midfield team and then either try to build them up and or use them as like a stepping stone to go to a better team. That was always kind of my thing. A little hot. Oh, almost dumped it. Managed to kind of save it at least. Always made my team get an F1 team. Yeah, that's fair. It's fair. I used to do like Marusa back in the day. Like that was always an option I'd pick. Or Haas. I always like picking Haas. Being from America, and I, you know, pick the U.S. team.
Seconds.
See if we can make up this time that we lost. Probably not. Ocon was running kind of quick and he's got DRS.
Perez. They're slowing down. It seems like there's some kind of problem with their car.
Yeah, I did know that. I did know that. Isn't that crazy? I went a little hot there. Isn't that crazy? Just something that was just like a staple of F1 at that point. They just didn't have it. It was wild.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Yeah, we're good on fuel the rest of the way. I can just keep it in rich mix. Oh, I went deep. No, I'm throwing. Oh, Danny Rick's out. Alright, well, if we can get back at K-Mag, should be. I'm overdriving the car like crazy.
Caution, caution.
If we can get back at K-Mag, should be able to
Green
at
flag.
least get P8 here. Oh my god. I don't know if it's just tire wear or if I'm just overdriving the car. Or both. Might be both.
Magnussen is ahead of you. Okay, gap ahead is 1.1 seconds. We're dropping back by a second per lap. They're on old super softs. The time last lap was a 1 minute 29.9.
Alright, he's just outside of DRS range. Got it. Alright. Here we go, 1 lap. You gotta get a good run here and then gotta get the run into the next zone.
0.8 seconds.
No, just keep it close. He defends the inside well. Bit of a lockup, but we got the stick. Whew. Alright. Should we go the rest of the way? Hey, I'll take a P8. I'll take a P8 my first race. Especially after starting 17th. I think Kimi Räikkönen went on to win the race. Yes, he did. Good for Kimi. Good for Kimi. I think both Ferraris were out front 1-2 until Seb had a mechanical failure. Made a couple mistakes there in that last sector, but that's alright. It's on the line. Not bad.
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in
Not bad.
park for the
I'll take that. I'll take that. We take those. I am so hot. It is so warm.
And that brings to an end another great race.
Seb should have won the championship that season, though.
So,
It kind
how
of sucks.
exactly did they set themselves apart from the pack
That,
today?
Without a doubt, the safety car changed everything today. The key to their success was keeping calm and reacting to the situation quickly. We've seen
Get in
teams
there,
in the
hang on.
past throw away wins because
It
they
kinda
were too
sucks that
hesitant,
Seb didn't
but
get
here they were decisive,
get a
and
title
that's
with
allowed them
Ferrari.
to take the advantage.
It does kind of suck that that didn't happen.
So, here they come now, out onto the podium.
I have to
Wherever
pee
you go,
really bad.
anywhere in the world, the prancing horse flags are dominant in the grandstands, and they're out in force again today. It's Ferrari on the top step once more.
Yeah, it kind of sucks that Seb never got that chance. Whew.
And now let's take a look at the drivers' standings. Kimi Räikkönen takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship after that excellent result. Moving on to the driver of the day then.
Can
Anthony
NASCAR
Davidson,
survive
who would you
across
go for?
seas?
It's a difficult one, but I'll have to go for the Renault driver. Look at
you
where
know,
they
funny
finished compared
enough,
to where they started. It's not easy to cut through the field like
I
that in Formula
actually
1, so it was
have a
great
NASCAR
effort.
stream
And here's how
planned
things are shaping up in the
where we drive
Constructors'
around Suzuka.
Championship. Mercedes
they
moves
used-
to the
because
top
they
of the
did that
table.
back
That's
in
it
the
for
90s.
today's Grand Prix, and from
So.
Anthony, it's goodbye, and see you
It was actually a
again
fun
next
race too.
time.
Like you can go back and watch the full thing on YouTube. It's actually a fun race. Watch. After Hockenheim, it was downhill. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. All right, not bad, chat. Hey, not bad. We finished in the points in our very first race. Nico manages to finish 5th. It's a good race for him. We could have finished a little bit higher. We definitely could have done better, but you know, obviously the mistakes there at the end didn't help. But hey, we'll take points. We'll take points. Not a bad first race for us. Not a bad first race for us. Whew. Oh, I just got an achievement. I've really never played this game without assist on. Man, I'm ass. I'm ass. Alright, anywho. Yeah, we're losing the rivalry. We know. We know. But hey, huge race for us, though. Okay, I guess not really. Introduction to career score. Oh, I don't care about that. Which upgrades you focusing on? We want to try to make the car a little bit lighter. I think that's really the biggest thing. Lighter and more grip. It's kind of what we're looking for.
Is this the one?
Indeed it is.
I'm the
And
one.
this is Jonathan.
Hi, Jonathan.
He's going to let you drive some of his cars.
Oh, thanks, Jonathan.
Not quite my cars, per se, but a mere detail.
Oh, okay.
You know, I'd really rather be down there racing them myself, to be honest.
Then
I'm
just go
actually
do
quite
it.
handy behind the wheel, but...
Oh, are you?
It's the downforce, those lateral Gs, you know? The old neck can't really handle it.
Okay, well, fucking
So I
work
need
out.
a pro. And that's where you come in.
Oh, okay.
We run in a bunch of events throughout the year.
That's cool.
Time trials, races, all
Nice.
sorts.
Okay.
And I have it on good authority that you have the ability and temperament to do well in these. Make our business look good and, most
Oh, that's good.
importantly, bring the cars back in one piece.
Well, maybe I don't want to
So
do
consider
that.
this a
Maybe I
form of
actually want to crash the
invitation.
car.
I'll see you at the track.
Now,
Sounds like Alex
before you
Trundle.
step into my office. I'd like to go over those contract revisions we discussed.
Yeah, a little bit, actually. Okay. Bye, guys. All right, so what are we doing here? Let's see. We got an overtake challenge with the 96 Williams. I knew who you meant. Funny enough, in Automobilista 2, Trundle is the name they use for Martin, and I think Alex in one of the cars, instead of Brundle, for, you know, licensing purposes, obviously. Or Pursuit in the '06 Renault. I mean, I feel like we gotta do the Renault, right? I feel like we gotta do the Renault. I feel like we have to. All right, before we go to that event, chat, give me a couple minutes here. I gotta take a piss. BRB. back. We are back, chat. Alright, let's go do this invitational event. I kind of liked these back in the day, but then, like, after a while, they kind of got boring. So, like, you were just kind of doing the same shit over and over again, you know? Kind of, I felt the same way about the, what was that, F1 21? 22? That added the, what's it called? It's the, the supercars, like just the normal, say normal, but like just your regular everyday cars. Kind of felt the same way then. Yeah, I was kind of like, oh yeah, this is cool. But then you couldn't even race them or anything, so I was like, alright, well, it's kind of dumb. Whole concept got boring after a while. I feel the same way with this. Like, yeah, it's cool. Gives you a reason to kind of incorporate it into
Here we are then, the calm before
the game,
the
to be
storm,
able
as
to
we
kind
wait
of
for this
utilize them
field of
more and everything
iconic
like that.
cars
Make
to
use of
burst
it,
into
but
life for the
yeah.
historic invitational event today.
After so long, you get bored.
I'm delighted to have the opportunity to be here and welcome along to all of you at home as well. So grab a cup of tea and get ready as our competitors make their final preparations.
Oakley dokley. Finished in first place. We got 3 laps, and it's I believe it's the short layout of Suzuka. Alright, Reese's. Have fun. Have fun. Alright, here we go. See, the other thing that I kind of have a problem with when it comes to this is that I'm like having to go around and pass older generations of F1 cars that are not as fast as this. Oh boy. Jonathan wanted to bring the car back in one piece. I don't know if we're doing that. I only got 3 laps to do this. I haven't even made a pass yet. Oh boy, we might be in trouble. We might be in trouble. Okay, yeah, we gotta restart. Run it back. Run it back. Dude, the car... It's completely different than driving the 2017 car. So I gotta get used to it again. Like, it's weird, like, in some aspects you could, like, just kind of throw this car into a corner. Other aspects you can't. But man, do I miss this era. Okay, I gotta slow up earlier for that, I guess. I'm gonna fail this. I'm gonna fail this so bad. Oh my god, it's so understeery. Okay, I have 1 lap to gain like 4 seconds on a short layout. It's good. Just understeer so much in the T1. Well, we're not getting first. I might have to run this back again. I think we can do it. Now that I've like gotten a little bit of practice, I think we can do it. God, car looks so good. Car looks so good. Yeah, let's restart. Let's restart. I want to do it again. What car is that? I'm glad you asked. The 2006 Renault. The R26. Alright, here we go. Try this again. I gotta get past the Williams on the first lap. Can we do it? Oh, alright. We're not going to get past him on the first lap, but it's a good start. How do you play with it in F125? You don't. You don't. This is F1 2017. Sweeping around the outside, not bad. Alright, it's a good start. It's a good start, chat. Alright, we got the 98 McLaren next to me. Very fast in a straight line. Nash, what's good? I think I just made contact. Yeah, I did. Whoops. There we go. Alright, we finally did it. Finally did it, chat. Okay. Whew. I have 17 also. It's a very good game, controller and wheel. You know, funny enough, I don't really remember controller playing this game. I remember playing like on wheel back in the day, and like, cause I had the like Logitech G29. I think I always played it on wheel. I don't think I ever played it on controller. Funny enough. But yeah, dude, it's not half bad. Honestly, the feeling is not half bad, even on modern hardware. Not half bad. I like that I get like career score for that. Oh, hello again.
Hey, good to see you again. The factory sent over the parts that were looking good on the rig. They're being fitted as we speak. Have a look at the report.
Will do. A lot going on there. Is that in English? Oh, this is the durability part. Sir, he's on the phone. Okay. I can't read that. I'm pretty sure that's in Spanish. What am I supposed to do with that? This is cool too, right? Like, once again, we're at the paddock, the team trailer or whatever. We're in Shanghai. You can see the straight there. Like this, like just little things, little details can go a long way in a game. Makes me very excited for that that Formula Circus game, for if and when that, you know, ever comes out. Makes me excited for that. Alright, I guess let's go to FP1. I'll probably just do this race and then call it there, chat, to be honest. But we'll see. We will see.
This weekend, Caesars arrive in Shanghai for the China...
Shanghai.
We're going to be logging some extra data during this session. Nothing you need to worry about, but as we have some new parts, we'll just confirm they're performing to spec.
Alright, yeah, let's go max top speed. Go up on this again. Want to go up on the brake pressure again. Bring this back towards the rear. Cool. Cool beans. Alright. Session info. I like that it's the same programs too for every weekend. Like it doesn't change like it does in the modern games. Yeah, it just makes it more realistic. You know what I mean? Like you would do this program and you would do this shut up, Jeff.
So they're well worth running.
We would do this program in like FP1, and then you'll do this program in FP2, do this program in FP3. Like it's just so much simpler. And again, just more realistic as well. What do we have available to us? We got the super soft, soft, and medium available to us this race. Nice. As well as your intermediate and wets.
Don't push the car just yet. The track is still green. Try and take it easy
All right.
for the first couple
I know
of
this
laps.
track fairly well, but it's been a while since I've done it in this car, so. Love how I still kind of hate this track. After all these years, still hate the track. Still sucks in my opinion. It's funny, we did this track in F1 2012. It's actually kind of crazy to see how much the outskirts of the track have evolved. Changed. Obviously, over the years, you know, you can get a greater level of detail, but still. I like that I can actually hear the wind. Just kind of like gustling through. I mean, like, there's just an overall a little bit more level of detail to things compared to what we may see in the modern games. They see Andor here as I completely overshoot the corner. I mean, the car just never stopped. Wowie, wow, wow. Car just never stopped. Oh, okay. Run it back. No, not tutorials. Run it back. I think we need a little bit more downforce. I think we need a little bit more downforce. Let's see. Setup. Need some more downforce, Chief. Okay. Cool beans. Alright, let's try that again. Let's try that again. Start. Just do a fly lap this time. Once again, chat, appreciate everybody tuning in. Next stream will probably end up being on Wednesday, most likely. Gotta get back to like a somewhat normal stream schedule. And then another team will probably get thrown off again the week after. So. I appreciate y'all tuning in, kind of sticking with me through all these changes the stream's got going on. A little wide there. There as well. That was slow. My God, we're slow through here. Pretty rough. Pretty rough. Wide. More than a little.
Good work. You seem to have a solid handle on the lap. Let's try and perfect each turn.
Not
Remember
really.
that chaining good corners together will give you a consistency bonus.
Oh my God, the back end just wants to slide through there. It's like I'm drifting. Kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. So slow. Oh my Lord. Car feels like shit. Feels terrible around here.
This is the last lap of the program. Final
See if we
lap
can clean it up here. Oh, the car doesn't want to stop! It literally just doesn't want to slow down. Alright, whatever. Good enough. Good enough. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
An interesting
We'll
practice
figure
session
it
there
out.
then. Let's remind ourselves of the top three.
Interesting is definitely a word for it, Crofty. Interesting is definitely a word for it.
Hi. Just letting you know that we've had the team's expectations through for the upcoming qualifying session.
Sounds good. Qualifying 10th or higher. I don't know about that one, Chief. Don't know about that one. It's not like it was raining. Was it raining?
We'd like to welcome you
Oh
from
my God, it's
wherever in the
raining.
world you join us today for
Oh no. It's gonna rain the entire session. Oh, it's gonna rain the entire session. Well, shit. Alright. Why did it automatically have us on dries? Do they think dry tires are the way to go? Who went out on track? Max. It's right on board. Max is on dries. Those Valtteri. I mean, there's literally spray coming off the tire. There's no way. Yeah, we're going out on.
There's a few cars out on track. Perhaps we should get out there before it gets busy.
We're going out on answers.
Standing by.
Maybe I'm the crazy one. Maybe. But we're going out on answers. Like, I feel like by the time we get around, I feel like the track's gonna be ready for these anyways. It seems like it's raining a decent amount here. Let's take it easy. Best as we can. Let's go by. Oh boy. Nah, get the car to turn. Alright, maybe answers weren't the call. Yikes. Alright. Yeah, maybe the track's not ready for answers. Maybe I'm the crazy one. Maybe I'm the crazy one.
Okay, this is Jeff. Can you hear me?
All right. Yeah. Let's head on track, guys. I think we're ready to go.
All personnel be aware. Car leaving.
Whoops. Whoops. No, I had no grip. Had no grip at all. Couldn't get the car to turn, nothing. I guess maybe it's because it's like early rain. Maybe, I don't know. Dude, I cannot get the car to slow down. Cannot get the car to slow down at all. It literally just won't stop. I feel like I'm on the brakes pretty good. Yeah, I just got F122, and after watching you for so long, it's so good to play. I'm glad you're having fun. It was quite the choice of games, I can tell you that. certainly quite the choice. But I'm glad you're having fun.
What happened? Let me know you're okay.
There may or may not have been a car. May or may not have been a car coming back, you know, around the track there. Oh my god, it was my teammate. Whoops.
The grid is all set then for the race tomorrow. But before we go, let's quickly remind ourselves of our top three, who are
Oh my god,
Hamilton, Vettel, and Kimi Räikkönen.
Oh
The grid.
no. Oh, I'm getting fired. Could have gotten better, but it's an F1 game. It's pretty realistic to me, but it's definitely fun. In terms of realism, it certainly is not. F1 22, and honestly, I think could easily have an argument for worst F1 game ever made. I know many people love to look at 2014 in that regard, but I'd actually rather play
Emma
2014.
Here. Just wanted to let you know what
Believe
the
it or
team are
not.
hoping for in the race.
Believe it or not. But hey, at the end of the day, as long as you're having fun. Never played any better, so yeah, that's definitely better. Well, okay, well, there you go. There you go. As long as you're having fun, man. You know, it's all that matters. It's all that matters. All right,
So before the
hopefully this goes significantly better for us.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Who's starting behind us? That a Red Bull? I can't tell. All right. Got a car starting behind us, though. Let's see. Let's go down on the fuel load, because I feel like we could actually manage our fuel really well in this game. Oh, it's the Sauber. I think Ericsson hit us.
Right, let's get the car up to temperature on this lap. We're learning the gears, so go through them all if you can.
Hopefully, it's going smooth. So far, it's been a little bit of a struggle. Practice was shit. Quality was shit. Hopefully the race is not. Been a little bit of a struggle. See how we do. Also, chat. I've been I'm on Instagram a lot lately. Primarily because there's that one LMU video that I posted like 2 months ago at this point. That China GP, yes, it is. It gets a lot of, I don't know why, it's been continuing to get a lot of viewership and like a good amount of comments on it on a pretty frequent basis right now. So I'm like regularly going on to check and try to reply and all that fun stuff. stuff, right? And because of that, I find myself scrolling through Instagram Reels a little bit, and I keep coming across a couple people who have like more realistic sims, like enclosed sims, and, like setups. And I want to do one so bad. I'd have to change out the monitors. Because right now I have 3 different monitors, and all 3 of them look completely different. So I'd have to change out the monitors. I'd have to change out a decent amount of stuff. Like I'd have to kind of put my cameras in a different spot. I'd have to move some stuff around, to say the least. And I'm not opposed to it. It's something I would love to do. It'd just be a lot of work. And a decent amount of money to go into it to make it happen. I'd also have to get like a shit ton of fans going. Because obviously it gets hot as is. It would just get hotter if I'm inside an enclosure. But anyway, alright, here we go. 5 red lights. And we're off. For the Chinese GP in 2017. We got an okay getaway. Kind of just cutting off the salver there. Let's see. Oh, sends it up the inside. I wasn't ready for that. I think Erickson hit us. Oh, come on. How did you get wing damage from Stoffel Van Door again?
We're seeing minor damage to the front wing. Be easy on the car till we get it repaired. We don't want to risk making this worse.
Again? Actually, it might be worse damage, though. That radio comm is a little bit different. It doesn't feel bad, but I think we're okay. I think we're okay.
We're looking good from the start.
Yeah, not a bad start. Not a bad start, to say the least. Kind of lacking a little bit on the straight line speed. I'm gonna have to try to make my runs kind of through T1 and throughout the rest of the first sector and the middle sector, which I'm terrible around. Sector 2 around here. A little wide. Let me get the exit. Nah, not quite. A little slap of oversteer there. More wing damage. Oh, I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that. That's gonna hurt us a little bit.
Okay, some information on Van Dorn. They have an issue with their car. They're going to be slow.
It's like a light green on the wing, but it's enough, especially when you look at it from both sides of the car being hurt. I wish I could get a better view of my wings. Oh, they're actually okay. Oh, sorry. It's fine. Everything's fine. Should probably pay attention to the track. Oh my god. Eh.
DRS is now enabled and will be available to use.
Alright,
when you
well,
are within
now
1
here's kinda where
second
the
of
problem
car
lies.
ahead in the DRS zone.
There's a decent gap to the guys ahead. I have wing damage. I can't get the car to turn now. You Can't get the car to turn, can't get it to stop. Great combo. Great combo. Oh, I have to lift so much now. Oh my god. Please, please. I beg of thee. Little spat. Block up there. Did I get DRS at least? I did. Is that enough? Probably not. Probably not. Half tempted to box early just to fix this damage, honestly.
We're approaching. Right, come in at the end of this lap.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. I gotta get the wing fixed. Gotta get the wing fixed. Maybe by doing a little bit of an undercut. Getting out into open space. We can make up time. That was terrible. That was terrible. I'm just losing too much time. Losing too much time. Oh, Ricardo's out again.
There's a yellow flag ahead. We're
Oh,
considering
no.
switching to an alternate strategy. Do you want to change or stick to plan A? Some information on Hulkenberg. They're slowing down. It seems like there's some kind of problem with their car. Copy. Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap. Couldn't receive that. Repeat the message. Pass the car ahead. We are authorized to take the position from the car ahead. Nico is in the pits.
Kind of cheated there a little bit. We're doing a little bit of a double stack. We're just trying to get Nico some time. Hopefully he doesn't get held up by anybody. Oh, Lewis is out of the race. What the hell happened to him? Oh, perfect. Perfect. And it's under a safety car, so we practically get a free stop. I love this. Exactly what we needed.
Complete. Go now.
Exactly what we needed.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track.
Alright, now hopefully keep things clean on the restart and try to get some spots from there. Or do I box again? Go back onto super softs. Run those the rest of the way. Problem is, I don't know if they're new or used.
Confirmed. We'll receive you at the end of this lap.
But we're going to take the chance. We are going to take the chance. We're only losing one spot from it anyways. So my thought is, if they are new, which would be great, have the faster tire. Hopefully make up some spots for the end of the race. That's the goal. And maybe get another points finish. That would also be great. Let's see. Moment of truth. Moment of truth. Let's see.
Release, release.
They're new. Let's go. New tires. Sweet.
Pit strategy complete. See these tires through to the end now.
Let's see if we can catch the field before they start going again. Oh my god. Oh my god. Tires are cold. They're a little cold. Whoops. Alright. See if we can catch.
Okay, let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember, there is no overtaking until the green flags. Safety car in this lap.
I think we'll be able to catch them before they get going again. It's gonna be tight. Gonna be tight. Oh, perfect. Perfect timing. And we got the tires nice and warm, the brakes are nice and warm. Perfection. I don't know why I have a ghost car right now. Oh, is Nico out? Oh, Nico's out.
Okay, clear.
That's unfortunate. Got a good run on Ericsson here. Now see, that I have a problem with.
Nico's dropped out of the race.
It's like, what am I supposed to do about that? What am I possibly supposed to do about that? He moves over in front of me into the braking zone. How am I supposed to react to that? I'm never going to be able to react to that in time. Now we got, like, significant wing damage. Turn! We'll turn to the damage. The AI racing in this isn't the greatest. Like, it's funny, like, going back and playing some of the older F1 games, and then you jump back to, like, F125, and it's like, oh, okay, yeah, no, it's definitely made some improvements. There's just, like, a lot of, like, little things from the older F1 games that are just so much better than modern day.
Gap to car in front is 7.2 seconds.
Okay. Making the corner is optional. Like, obviously in the modern day, like, there's a lot of really bad things from a quality of life standpoint. Super buggy. Half the time, bugs don't even get fixed. Like, I still have, like, my team career mode in F125 is still completely bugged. And it's been that way, like, since the game launched. There's tracks that have bugs still since the game launched. There's just nothing. And, like, then you got this stupid-ass, like, podium pass that has items locked behind a paywall that used to be just a part of the game. Whether if it's, you know, podium celebrations, whether if it's team messages, you know, when you win, whether if it's, you know, just helmet designs, whatever the case may be, right? I think there's just the fact that, like, the career modes themselves are just kind of bland. Like, my team got a, you know, a pretty big improvement for F125, and it's not bad. Not bad when it's not bugged. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the glory days of the F1 games from Codemasters just... I don't know if they're ever going to come back. I feel like the EA takeover was honestly the worst thing to possibly happen. And we knew it was going to be the case. You know, initially when it was announced that, like, 2K was going to, or Take 2 was going to acquire them, like, I was okay with that. I didn't have a problem with that. Now, I'd probably have a problem with it, concerning what 2K has done with the NBA 2K games, and now even WWE. Oh my god, the fucking ring pass shit. What a terrible concept. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But I guess at the end of the day, it is what it is. Whoops. They didn't need that.
We pretty much burned off our excess fuel. We'll be back on target soon. Don't wait too long to turn the engine down.
We had a good run through the corner that time. Not so great that time. I did see Kimi Räikkönen's behind us, and I did see Vettel's name as well. And I saw a couple guys went into the pits after the safety car. So not much logic behind that. Although, I guess that's Ferrari logic for you. I guess that's pretty realistic. But I'm ultimately probably going to lose the spot to Kimi. Oh my god, I can't get the car to turn. Meaning, as much as I would love to finish in the points here, I don't think it's going to happen. A little wide. Thankfully, the game does not care. Yep, that's about right. That's about right. That's major damage to my front wing. Yeah, driving way too aggressive, just trying to squeeze through.
Okay, you have a fair bit of damage to the front wing. It will affect performance. Damaged front wing will affect performance.
Massive block up. It's fine. It means almost nothing in this game.
There's 4 laps
Oh my God.
remaining.
Straight up just won't turn. Just won't turn. Oh my God. Sorry, Kimmy.
The front wing is in a really bad state. We need you back in the pits this lap.
I refuse. Oh my God. Somebody just died. Oh no. It's me. It's me. Call an ambulance. Oh no. Alright. We're gonna retire. We're gonna retire. Oh yeah, I forgot you could simulate. Fuck it. We'll simulate. We'll let the game finish for us. I forgot that was a
Pick
thing.
up rubber and bring it home.
Or maybe it doesn't finish for us. I don't know.
So here come our winning drivers. And after this round of the World
Alright, then,
Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. Max
Oh, no, I
Verstappen
finished first.
takes over
Okay.
the lead of the drivers' championship after that.
Oh shit. I have a cute dog, chat. Really do. Oh wait, what's that breaking news? Well, that was fun. That was fun for a little bit. See, after like playing for a little while, I'm kind of already bored. Like I'd rather actually kind of play the newer ones. They just feel better, you know. But it's still fun. Still fun overall. Still fun. Alright, 1 second, chat. Oh, I already knew that. I don't care. Still fun. But alright, y'all. I'm gonna call it there. Do some stuff around the house, hang out for the day. Hang out with the puppy, hang out with the girlfriend, all that fun stuff. Appreciate y'all tuning in though. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you had fun with it. Like I said, we'll probably be back on, I'm going to assume Wednesday. Maybe we'll do some LMU or something. Or if I can get Grand Prix 4 working, maybe we'll do that. But I'm actually having fun, like kind of going back and doing all these like little like classic things. I do have some things planned for AMS 2 yet too. We were kind of like going through the eras there. So you know, maybe we'll kind of do something there too. I think we had the 80s next, if I'm not mistaken. So maybe we'll do that. Yeah. Like I said, we got some options. We got some stuff we can do. So once again, much love. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Nice little random Saturday stream. So appreciate y'all. As always, chat, stay safe out there. Be kind to one another. Love one another. Adios. Peace out. Thank you for all the new followers, new subscribers. I'll catch you guys next week. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Goodbye. Erwin, I'm waiting. I'm here. What? Get about 30 seconds to tell me why I'm waiting. Okay, time's up. Bye. What? I am waiting. What? Why am I waiting? What do you want? Why am I waiting? I'm not transitioning back. How's the race? Oh, it went shit. Yeah, it went bad. But hey, good news. You're watching on YouTube. You could always go back and watch the replay. So, okay, bye.